Okay, so we just did... I honestly forgot what set it was already. Rogues and Redeemers. We did it in 3 turns, apparently. So next is Rogues and Redeemers 2. This is the one that gives, like, Limit Breaker by the end, isn't it? That's why I have it, like, done already. To get, like, the Limit Breaker skill. I guess next we're hopping into Rogues and Redeemers 2. I might also adjust the Dogi Cam. I see that it is a little bit tilted. I'll adjust it more when I get the chance. Oh, you're back! Back to defeat the outlaw Einhaya in this town at high noon and restore peace! Please tell me that we will have allies this time. Please don't. I think we're actually better off without them. Yes. Indeed you will! Indeed you will! Even better, they think they summoned you! Old Hubba hoodwinked him good. Hoodwinkled him? Hoodwonked? Screwed over? Screwed up the ass? No, can we just get going already? Okay, so I can go in with the exact same units as before. We have Ephraim now, who's a level 20 Great Knight, apparently. Okay, looks like the weak cam's adjusted and such. You have Conquest! Protects from bonus damage against Beasts, Rider's Armor. Well, I guess Great Knight is a good freaking class for him, then. Of course he's freaking adept in lances and stuff, huh? We're not gonna use him, though. But, yeah, apparently he has Conquest 2, interestingly enough. We'll just see the support conversations, like, after this, I think. So, oh, we need to, like, break in this time. So I can just, like... Oh, dang it. So I can't get, like, perfect pairings? It's all sets of 3? It's a set of 4 over there. Well, how about the broken combination of Noir and Laurent goes down this way? You could just, like, storm straight. Do we just have to defeat the enemy commander? No, we have to rout the enemy. Oh, man, if only it was just, like, defeat the enemy commander or something. Sure, I'll do that, and then you can, like, meet up with my unit in a hot second. Am I missing a part of allies, or no? Okay, so yeah, these two can go together and such. Okay, sure, I guess. Sure. Let's see here. And fun fact, Irika's sword fighting style is entirely thrusting because she was trained by Ephraim, who's a lancer. I never even realized that connection when I was playing Sacred Stones, but now that you say that, it all makes sense. Also, I've played Blazing Sword before, and Jafar is freaking such a great character. Katarina, we have new developments. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. What? You need to take charge. How do you want to deal with this? Tell them we're closed! We closed 2 hours ago! Isn't it a considerable increase? Is it a considerable increase in their numbers? Not if the reports are true. Let's stick with our current strategy. To storm the castle, they need several times the number in our garrison. Or 1 Noir. A small bump in their forces shouldn't be enough to turn the tides unless they brought Noir. Alright, I'll spread the word. Listen, there's something else. What? Why do I have to command our forces? Ugh! I'm just gonna ask this right before we fight for our lives. I just don't feel like the right woman for the job. Tell the others that. Or just do your job. Yeah, you better lead us, whether you like it or not. Marth and the other lords trusted you so they could rush to the front lines. Are you going to let them down? No, but... Well met, visitors from afar. We seek to destroy the band of rogues hiding out in these castle ruins. And then we're gonna go get, like, some brunch if you'd like to come with us. Will you help us? And then come to us with brunch. Well, alright. What's wrong? Is there a problem? Do you not like IHOP or something? We can always go to a different place. I don't like IHOP myself much either. Problem per se, but if you don't mind me saying so. You and your comrades strike me as a bit... What's the word? Villainous? Villainous? You've got some nerve. All we're after is restoring peace to these lands. It's those fiends in the castle who insist on dragging this war out. Yes, right, of course. My apologies, I misspoke. I promise we'll fight as best we can. I give you my word. Okay. You know, what? Hold on. What's that freaking... I don't know if it was like a real event or like a legend of some sort or whatever the heck, where it was like the whole idea of rolling up the big wooden horse up to the castle gates and then being like, oh, we have a gift, the freaking big wooden horse, like, or whatever the heck, bring it in. And then like they bring it in and it's just a whole bunch of soldiers that burst out and take the castle. That is what Noir is right now. Look, it's one mage, the Trojan horse, that. Look, it's one mage just coming straight up to your front door just to say hi. Just one mage just coming up. Nothing wrong going on over there. Don't worry about a thing. Freaking. Okay, sure, I'll do this, I guess. Noir's my Trojan horse. That's how I mean. Oh, I guess I could have just gone with Crom. I probably should have done that now that I think about it. Oops. Whatever, too late. Whatever, I guess. Sure. It's not like Severa can counterattack at one range anyway. Let's see here. And then we'll go over this way is what we do. Whoa, what does that look for Celica? I'm so used to like either the Gaiden look for Celica or the freaking Echoes look for Celica much later. That is a very interesting design right there. I know this is our land, not theirs. I'm certain of it. So why does the justice of our cause feel so hollow? That is a very intriguing Celica design. Well, that arm is so bad looking. It's so bad. Oh, we got a little bit of lag, so it's still not lag free. But like, I love how you're doing 69 damage. Oh, Aegis. Wait, are you spending Valflame right now? I'm just realizing, Laurent. He probably has Valflame equipped, doesn't he, instead of like a regular fire tome, because I got him ready with like good stuff for like Apotheosis or something. Hey look, there's Ike. Wait, how does the sword attack from afar anyway? Does he throw it? He does. So like, what? Just give it a bit of a chuck. Welp. You know what? I'm actually just gonna skip everything. That's pretty cool. What, the freaking sword toss? Or the Celica design, or whatever the heck here. I'm just gonna skip and see what happens. The sword normally shoots lasers? It does? No, I don't need to see the ally phase. I skipped so that... Hey, look, it's Ellawood. I played your game. I don't think you've ever seen that type of move in FE. What, throwing a sword like that? Did you ever play Fates and the... Usually it's magic swords. Did you ever play Fates and there was the short sword, where it was like the ranged option for a sword and it was just chucked? I don't know if you played Fates or not, Carvia, but that was like the sword equivalent of a lance that they had in that game. If you haven't, you really need to want to. I would definitely highly recommend it. I don't expect a whole lot from the story. I always say that I don't really like the story of that game, but like the gameplay is freaking hella fun. And Fates is like a better example of doing multiple routes than something like Three Houses, where it's like, well, time to do like the same first 40 hours each time to then do the stuff unique to each route. Whereas Fates is like, hey, here's a different gameplay kind of style for all the routes, because Birthright is more focused on like newer games like Awakening, where it's like more hand-holding, well, unless you play the way that I do, where it's normally more hand-holding, there's more options to grind, whereas Conquest is more like unforgiving and brutal like games of the past. And I think in terms of general like gameplay and stuff, my favorite, like we were having a conversation about this earlier in the Discord server about favorite Fire Emblem games. In terms of like general gameplay and enjoyment, I think my favorite Fire Emblem game would be Fire Emblem Fates Conquest, honestly. Like, man, I can't wait to get to Conquest on this channel. When we do start Fates, after we're done with Awakening and Three Houses, we will be starting with Birthright. That, oh my goodness, you have Tomebreaker, whatever. We will be starting with Birthright, but then we'll be doing like Conquest after that, and I'm probably gonna be taking the most time with Conquest. This is a freaking forged Arcfire, and I'm just burning into it for these random DLC battles instead of saving it for something like Apotheosis like I should be. I am so mad at myself. Path of Rains and Radiant Dawn, it shot sword beams. Gotcha. Yeah, Well. Yeah. Crom's kind of maxed out and stuff. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna... We might get... We probably won't get a different reward based on how many allies we save. There probably just has to be some alive at the end. I'll just, like, go over here and, like, attack Roy. Wait, Roy is Tomebreaker! Oh, no! No, Roy! Oh, crap, I didn't notice you had Tomebreaker! Oh, it hit anyway. Thanks, 40% hit rate. Thanks. That was such a bad play that had no reason to work as well as it did. I'm so glad that it did. Let's see here. Sure. Time to die, Elwood. Welp. So, I mean, I am using this power for good. It's to freaking jank over all the enemies that would normally jank me over. Because holy crap, Lunatic plus Classic is so stupid. It's so dumb. Well, I mean, being that Roy dies to RNG because Binding Blade RNG is the most BS. That's what I've heard, and that's why I'm thinking about doing, like, Project M. I mean, I feel like during the Game Boy Advance games, I may potentially use save states when we get to those and stuff. And I appreciate the follow there, K and Jarvis, if I'm saying that correctly. Oh, can we just snipe from here? Okay. Also, speaking about save states, I know that when I did Apotheosis, Lancer, you asked if, like, this kind of version of... Oh, there we go, Aegis. This kind of version of Awakening had save states. And I answered no, because, like, the last time I checked for anything like that, that wasn't a thing. But when I was doing stuff on my own time, like grinding and getting the new layout set up and the new thumbnail kind of ideas and stuff, I actually found out, I don't know if it was like an update or something like that, but there are actually save states available now. So, like, but whenever we get to Apotheosis, I do want to, like, conquer it without save states, like, as if it was, you know, on an actual 3DS that doesn't have save states, you know? So, no, I'm mashing this to, like, skip all of it, please. But no, I can potentially save state. Like, I think I tried it out once. No, come on! I'm trying to freaking... Hey, look, it's Lynn. I know Lynn. So I think I have, like, one slot. Yeah, there's save state and load state now. So I can... Like, if I save state, say, to slot 10 or something like that, there's a little bit of lag. And if I go over here and then, like, things happen and then I load state from slot 10, it's, like, really laggy. It's not like something like a Game Boy. Watch it crash. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, so it technically is an option, but, like, I don't really want to use it, considering, you know, the whole kind of shtick of Fire Emblem Awakening's Lunatic Plus Classic is how BS it is, making you restart from the beginning. And we haven't used a single save state throughout this entire playthrough, so, like, why start now? Why start now, I figure. Is that the last enemy? Is Marth over there? Is Marth? M-A-R-F. Oh, no, there's two, but, like, whatever. They're probably gonna die? I mean... Welp. Don't tell me we lose the battle for that. That would suck. I sure hope that we didn't need to keep you alive. That would suck. Maybe if we need to keep you alive, maybe I should load that state. My, oh my, you have the freaking Exalted Falchion. Interesting. Even though that's not what your Falchion would have looked like.
Crom.
Okay, well. Area's clear, Crom. Yes, seems that way.
Huh?
What's wrong? You look depressed.
No.
Can't help but feel we were on the wrong side of history here. What if we put the wrong people to the sword?
Oh.
Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Our goal here was to end the battle quickly. We picked the side that allowed us to achieve that goal, right? By using freaking insane BS builds.
Good.
I suppose you're right. Well, let's go home. I hope things will quiet down in this world. Wait, Harmonia. There's something clinging to your robe.
Huh?
What could it possibly be? Huh? Oh, you're right. How did I miss this knife that somebody stuck into my back? I'll just pull it out now. Looks like an Einherjar card. Let's see. Celica, Blessed Maiden. Oh, it's Celica then.
Really?
Princess from Valentian lore? Why does Celica look like a child? Very, like, the only Celica designs that I'm familiar with are Gaidens and Echoes. So, like, this is very different. I see, so the battle is over. Losing stings less with the knowledge that the fighting can stop. My name is Celica. Shall I stay by your side and heal your wounds? I'm no one of consequence, but some in your world may have heard of me. Have you heard of Celica? I have, actually, yes. You have? Strange that you should know so much about my world, considering it was never localized at the time that Awakening released. Especially when I know so little about yours. But I suppose a tactician must be aware of these sorts of things, like other unlocalized games. Have you heard of the goddess Milla too, the Earth Mother? We have shrines to Milla all across my continent, and aren't those the things that you use to, like, class up? Or am I losing my mind? It's been a while since I played. Folk make pilgrimage there and seek their goddess's blessing. The Earth Mother has great power. She can even restore life to the dead. Surprised? Well, she can't do it for everyone, like that one boosted Carvian nerd. Some of my faith even preached that we should not wish for the dead's resurrection. After all, who among us can judge who deserves to be reborn and who doesn't? What do you think, Sir Harmonia? If you had the power, would you ask Milla to bring back someone you loved? I still, like, I'm kind of in a position where, like, I'm about to be 22, but despite that, I'm lucky enough that I haven't yet, like, lost any immediate family or anyone, like, super close and such. There have been some cases where it's been close, though. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna say no because it's freaking messing with the ways of the world. Really? That takes great character. So few are like you. Most folk would give in to their wants, their feelings. But you are more virtuous than that. Pious, almost. Makes me wonder where you came from, how you've lived. If it's not a burden, would you take me with you? I think I could learn a lot just from watching you. Yes, let's recruit Celica. I'll find some way to help you. Cool. Another character recruit. Alrighty, before we continue with the next DLC, let me just quickly see. So, yeah, we got Ephraim, and we got... Wait! You have Rightful King? Celica? Whoa! Whoa! And apparently, like, all of the DLC characters have, like, Avatar-like, Robin-like reclass options, where they can reclass to, like, any... Yeah. Apparently all the DLC characters have that. So... I mean, my own units would probably still be better just because they can support with one another. So the DLC ones can have access to, like, almost any skill, and a lot of them have something really spicy like that, it looks like, which I wouldn't know because I didn't do much of the DLC in the past. That's interesting. That's very interesting. But again, if you put on other things like Gale Force, Limit Breaker, Armor's Thrift, that's already 3 slots, so then what do you want, Rightful King to, like, help one skill, or just have, like, 2 different skills? So not even, like, super helpful and stuff. What was I gonna check? We were gonna see the support conversations that I missed and stuff when I was grinding off camera. Because I don't really want to play the support conversations and such when I'm not streaming, but I'm not gonna, like, read them out anymore because I've done so much of that here, and we probably also have, like, a lot of support conversation and stuff, most of which are probably going to be with Crom, because, like, most of my grinding, as always, was done within the Lost Bloodlines or whatever the heck map that awards Paragon. So you know, Crom had to be on that map, so if there's anybody who could support with him, they probably have another thing there. Maybe I'll stop speaking and actually read what's going on. Is the thing here. I have some time to... Wait, what did you just... the post of Chief Tactician in the Kingdom of Ragnaferix is currently vacant. I want you to fill it. Oh, I thought it was a completely different subject. I think you're gonna go because you're dozing off. Alright, Lance. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. And hope you have a good sleep. I'm just looking at the time because, yeah, it's kind of getting late here as well and stuff. Is the thing. So who can Flavi even support with? I think it's just, like, my unit, maybe Crom, and then, like, Basilio. Oh, no, I have... Nobody can support with Crop because it's just like a whole bunch of child units that I grinded with and stuff.
What?
So, I mean...
What?
So,
Fine.
I mean...
Sorry.
What's going on here?
Are you daft?
well, Noir is like potentially the most powerful unit in my entire army, honestly. Like, she probably is, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
In terms of the power of my entire army, I think that Noir is probably my strongest unit there is. So, I mean...
What? What?
There's that, so...
Well...
I mean, I guess Cynthia or Morgan could, in theory, be more powerful if I reclass them into sorcerers to make them Nosferatu tanks as well, which I might wind up doing before Apotheosis, but we'll see.
Any complaints?
We'll see. Considering how Apotheosis went before, I am definitely thinking about doing that. Bet Hawks, you've been looking tired at the moment. Yeah, it's definitely pretty late here. I was planning on streaming earlier today, instead of streaming like hella late at night, but then like
I see.
things came up, to say the least. Things happened. All right, we have another Owain Morgan one. Oh, this one is... this one's probably gonna be pretty good. Maybe I should read it out. I don't know. And always fun to like read out his stuff with. Prepare yourself, Morgan. My culinary masterpiece is complete.
Wow.
Wow, that looks great. It does, doesn't it? Though I still haven't come up with a fitting name for...
Right.
Okay, here goes, and I'm not gonna freaking do those sounds. I wasn't finished presenting it.
Oh.
Oh. God, that was incredible.
Child's
Ha! I eat recipes like that for breakfast. Metaphorically, I mean. Now, are you ready to acknowledge me as your true and rightful partner in battle?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say you passed round one with flying colors. There's more than one round?
Well.
Yeah, of course. We have to be sure about this kind of thing, you know? Now, if we're gonna swear sacred oaths, we'll need a symbol of our promise. I forgot what the sea support was like. It's been a while. We will. Something strong and timeless. Something valuable. Ah, gemstones. We must swear loyalty on a pair of gargantuan gemstones.
Try to focus.
So be it. I'll scour the land for the two finest gems in existence.
I'm right here.
Great, I'll be waiting. Alrighty. And then, looks like we have a Severa and Cynthia one.
All right.
And I'll just get busy tying more. My goodness, why is my nose bothering me so much right now? Hey, silly doggy. How are you doing back there? I love how you can also see her on like the main camera there as well, in addition to the doggy specific camera and such. You are so tired, aren't you? I swear, like, as I stream for longer and longer as the night goes on, she spreads out like more and more and gets like more and more relaxed. And then if somebody comes over to pet her, she'll get like all growly and weird because she's like, don't disturb me while I'm trying to relax and such. Isn't that right? Oh, big stretch. She's a weird, like, antisocial doggy.
Yeah, and?
Like, she loves to lay in the room and be close to me, but she doesn't like physical affection. She doesn't like being petted. Like, pretty much at all. Is the thing. This seems like it'd be an interesting support conversation line, wouldn't it? Seems like an interesting one. Well, so we should have one more. Morgan with... Oh, nah. Okay. Nah, bruh. Well...
Hey.
I don't know how Jessie puts up with, you know, me constantly talking and being loud while I'm streaming and such. But she somehow does. Somehow she does, and she dozes off, and she sleeps peacefully. There's sometimes on streams that she'll even, like, twitch in her sleep, dreaming about something. Who knows what? That's the thing.
Yay. Trust me.
Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it. I need to go back and watch like some old SpongeBob episodes one day. Is what I'm gonna have to do. Welp.
I've got your back.
Well, also we might not have any new support conversations for a little while. I don't know. We might still unlock some between the kiddos here and there if they're like fighting close to one another.
All right.
Is the thing. Isn't there like one of the minigames in 1-2 Switch about this very thing?
Forgive me.
Is the thing, Merbob. 1-2 Switch is such a weird game.
You can do this.
It is such a strange one. So I mean,
Okay.
oop. Alright, they attain support level C. Alright, so that's all the support conversations we have. And then, of course, like, all the DLC ones don't have things. Oh, yeah, we got Alm at some point. I think that's from one of the DLCs that I haven't properly covered yet, but I must have accidentally recruited him, like, when I was going for the Dread Scroll. Most likely. So, we now have Alm and Celica. Cool, we have the pair. Celica looks so much better than Alm does in this portrayal. I mean, I like the kind of outfit they gave for him with Dread Fighter. I don't know why Alm's a freaking Dread Fighter, but, like, I don't like his face.